better than the movie. Sorta. What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Mike Fury, and I make informative videos just like this one. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. And welcome to my review for X-Men Origins Wolverine Uncaged Edition. The great people at Ravensoft, makers of X-Men Legends, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and a tiny support studio for a small game known as Call of Duty, in 2009 gave us this bad boy, one of the greatest movie licensed games of all time. And that in itself is a very low bar, so limbo with me here. Published by Activision, the Uncaged Edition is a mature director's cut of the original game, made simply to profit off of next-gen hype for the Xbox 360 and PS3. And it kind of worked. The story itself takes liberties, but for the most part, it does follow the movie. It does, in some cases, do things better, but in some cases, it does things worse. For the roughly 6-hour story that you'll be participating in. You could get up to 7, but that's if you're kind of bad at the game. But for the most part, I kind of liked it. It is a okay story based on an okay movie of the origins of Wolverine. So that is probably the best way I could put that. Like I said before, the story, it does follow the movie somewhat, which is, in my opinion, very spotty, but it follows the structure of the movie, and that doesn't help at all, because the pacing itself of the story takes place in this weird structure. So you're technically on a mission, but you will be flashbacking into the past to give you context on what the mission is itself. So that kind of ruins the continuity, not only of the movie, but of the story itself, because now things are taking place out of order and it just feels awkward. So along with the awkward feeling, awkwardly structured movie or story, if in this case, you also have repeat enemy designs, mini bosses, and repeat sections like the helicopter sequence that wears off the coolness of the original moment itself. Wolverine is marred with a lack of creativity, but you're still Wolverine. You're still Wolverine, which is fucking awesome.
Why'd you save me? You're no good to me dead.
There's no midpoint, so let's go straight into the highs. The presentation is strong, like really strong, at least graphically. It holds up in 2023, and it has these fairly vast linear levels. The characters themselves look really good, even though there are given the movie counterpart versions of themselves. For example, why is Will.i.am Rafe? Somebody explain that to me. The game has definitely some of the best visual graphic combat that you will see. Like, it's extremely graphic. We're talking about dismemberment, decapitation, we're talking about blood spilling all over the place, all of that stuff. And this video will definitely get demonetized, so join the YouTube channel either with a YouTube membership or a Patreon subscription. They're both only $1. But back to the review. The game looks good as you will explore jungles, city skylines, sentinel facilities, and much more. And it has some very graphic cutscenes, epic quick time events, and the coolest real-time healing factor you will see in any game thus far. But what's even better than the graphics is the audio. You have the main actors reprising their roles from the movie. The only one that was missing was Ryan Reynolds for Deadpool's character, which, again, kind of messes up the continuity of the movie, therefore messes up the continuity of the story itself, because they try to pivot, I guess. I don't know what they did. Deadpool's in the movie a good amount. Here, he's in here not that much, besides maybe a boss fight. Other than that, yeah, he is missing. And the voice actor that they grabbed for Deadpool isn't really that good either, at least in my personal opinion. Nobody could replace Ryan Reynolds. The soundtrack itself, back to the audio, the soundtrack itself is epic, fitting. It gives you that superhero vibe. There is a bunch of repeat audio by enemies, but at the end of the day, they're all just cannon fodder, which is fine because I've already established the fact that there is some repetitiveness to the game. Now, what doesn't get old or repetitive is the Wolverine's savage assaults. The sound of dismemberment, the impaling, the cuts, the decapitations are all visceral actions and have great sound to them. It feels extremely satisfying and they absolutely killed it. Good job, sound team. And to continue with teams killing it, the gameplay, they absolutely killed it. Because you will be doing a lot of killing in this game, of course, and you are the best at what you do. And sometimes Deadpool is better than you, but that's a topic for another day. They took the combo-based nature from the Marvel action games and expanded it just for Wolverine. So you'll have plenty of combos from the pop-ups to the AoE attacks to the awesome lunge. This might be the best superhero jump in all of gaming, up there with Hulk's jump and Spider-Man's charge jump in Spider-Man 2. And he doesn't even need a running start. He'll just go straight, directly jump and clear 60, 100 feet in the air and impale them in the chest. It is nuts. You also have 4 abilities that include a drill from Marvel vs. Capcom. Nice choice, by the way, guys. And a few more skills to utterly eviscerate your enemies and a few bosses. The game is more than just killing though, even though that's what you'll be doing for like around 90% of the game. Now, there are some platforming sections, a bit of exploration, some collectibles, like unlocking the classic famous blue and yellow suit from the TV show, and very light puzzle solving here and there. But no one came for all of that. As Wolverine, we came to obliterate everyone in graphic fashion, and that is what the game lets you do, and in a lot of ways. In conclusion, X-Men Origins Wolverine is a top 5 X-Men game and is a complete contrast to what we know about superhero games. Granted, the story is messy, but then again, the actual story for the movie is as well. So at the end of the day, it's still a very fun time. Final score for X-Men Origins Wolverine is a 7.5 out of 10, bub. Let's go ahead and answer the 3 questions, shall we? Is it fun? Is it worth it? And is it for you? Is it fun? Yes, it is completely fun. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Is it worth it? This is where it gets tricky because you're looking at around, to get it for the PS3 or the Xbox 360, you're looking at around, I would have found it at $30 to $40, and the lack of back compat on both systems, on both Xbox and, current gen and previous gen, the lack of back compat on both of those titles kind of, doesn't really help it out a lot. Now, if it is compatible with an Xbox One S and an Xbox One X, you guys would tell me, but I don't know. I don't own those systems, so I can't tell you. But yeah, you're looking at around $30 to $40. And finally, is it for you? If you're a fan of the old school X-Men Legends titles, if you're a fan of even Spider-Man or Batman or any of the superhero titles, anything like that, or something completely bloody and gory and you're just that type of sicko, this game is right up your alley. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you're new here and you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and make sure to support the channel in any way, shape, or form. You can check out the Amazon link down in the description below. Check out the Epic Creator Code or the Humble Bundle link. If you're gonna buy games, why not just use the links? Costs you absolutely nothing. You could also check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Links are down in the description below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting me there. Oh, now, we have new memberships. We have channel memberships, which are also at $1 a day, and that's where we're gonna end it off. $1 a day keeps the landlord away. I'm your host, Mike Fury. It's been a complete pleasure. Until next time, Mike, off.